Leave behind you the mundane and enter into a world of magic and monsters. Here, you are not retail workers, housewives, or tradesmen. Here, you are brutal warriors, powerful wizards, and brave adventurers. You'll face all sorts of dangers, from gigantic dragons, mysterious dungeons, rotting zombies, and your careless allies Fireball. So leave behind the problems of everyday life. Gather your pencils, your paper, and your dice, because once you sit down here, you are no longer you. You're the soul of the adventure, willing to risk it all for the good of a great story, and of course, gold. Now that you know what lays in store as I guide you through this tale, I have but four words left to say. Welcome to my table. What up, guys? My players are already talking shit. Um, Alrighty. First and foremost, my love, I need the tattoo paper. Yeah. Um, just the shrubs. So a couple things, chat. First and foremost, we have our tattoo stream goal for the shrub tattoos. Please, um, help us out, help us reach that goal so that we can get that tattoo live on stream. Um, Number two, we're going to be going live probably the 23rd of September with another smoker stream. So if there's anything you guys specifically want to see me cook, throw it down in the off topic or the food and such, so that I can see those requests. Um, Thank you. We are going to be starting a Baldur's Gate stream. Me and our resident barbarian, Agent Smartass, are going to be playing duos, or not duo, but co-op. Fair. Um, we're going to be playing co-op on Thursdays. We haven't ironed out exactly what time yet, but probably around this time. Um, so that'll be starting Thursdays. World stream will be back on Tuesday. I'm a professional streamer and totally muted my phone before I started stream. Let's boop and boop. There we go. And then, hey agent, shush. Um, so, and then we're also going to be having our stream anniversary coming up soon in November. So give me ideas for what you guys would like to see with that. That being said, without further ado, let's get the players in here so we can talk shit together. Because the players can be heard now. Oh yeah, and chat follower goal. We're trying to get 16 more people by the end of the month, which is a week from Friday. Week from Friday. Also, go check out the YouTube. I've been getting every episode up there. Check it out. Okay, players. Do you want to recap? Because you don't fucking get one. Yeah. I love your guys' notes. Okay, so you guys met the Burgomaster of Alkai, the Thin Red Douche. He allowed you guys to enter the town. Kenny, you weren't here for it, but he gave you a very heated, we'll say heated look, by giving you permission to enter the town, and specified that you are allowed to enter the town, but the residents have to give you permission. You are not allowed to enter anybody's residence as of yet. Yeah. There's many wolf heads decorating outside the town and stuff. There's festivals all the time. You guys found out that there's another one about to pop up that is sun themed. The leader of the town guard is a rough and tough bastard that keeps the burgomaster's peace. You guys met the toy guy and his pet monkey. You learned about the wandering half-elf who ended up being the fuck's his actual name? I forgot. Anyway, he's your guys' helper. But I mean, you know. You guys went to the tavern. Grumos set up for the wolf hunters to escort Ismark back to Barovia. You met the local group / flock of were-ravens. And we're told to deal with Strahd's wolf packs to the west. You guys then headed out of town to the north. So, wolf packs up here for you, Missy. And you guys headed north out of Alkai to Lake Zarovich, where you ran into, on the way there, a merchant who opened up his backpack, which then explosively expanded into a shop with every bit and bauble you could ever hope to find. Pretty much all. Yep. So, a little laryngicy. Sounds lovely. What's that? I think you become immune. I think you're immune to other strands at this point. Midway through your transformation, you just turn into a dog and fall to the ground. You wanted to be a werewolf raven. start start pulling owlbear from the top rope type shit. So have you guys heard about that owlbear from the top rope yet? Okay, so Baldur's Gate 3 just came out and you can do all sorts of crazy shit. You can get an owlbear cub to become your ally. And you get it to climb super high on stuff, and it gets an ability called I can't remember the name of it. But basically it jumps down and uses the little bit of flight powers that owlbears have to land on the target without taking any fall damage, but it deals the amount of fall damage it would have taken to the enemy and surrounding area. But before you have it jump down, you cast Enlarge and Reduce on it and make it a giant creature. The record as of when I saw the video was like 14,000 points of damage in one hit. Yeah, it's gnarly. Yeah. Which is weird because rules is written, a druid shouldn't be able to turn into an owlbear because they're not a beast, they're a monstrosity. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go down the list. Yeah, it is again. I know they did it in their movie, but it is against rules as written. The, no, if you're a level 16 or higher Circle of the Moon druid, you can get to the proper challenge rating. But it's yeah, it's still not a beast. It's a monstrosity. But the other problem that Wizards of the Coast did is their druid wild shaped into 7 different creatures without even a short rest, nonetheless a long rest. Yep. So yeah, Wizards broke their own rules quite a bit on that one, but rule of cool. Okay, so we're gonna go down the list. Um, Agent, you wanted yes. So we talked about the tattoos, so we can't do those. Um, so two or three of you are interested in the Cloak of Displacement. So as you ask about that, you see him. Oh yeah, and he kind of leads you over, pulls a coat rack, and it just does like one of those spins where you see it spin once, but what comes back around is not the same as what spun out of you the first time. And as he spins it a few times, he grabs it just, quickly, and it comes to a screeching halt. And you see 3 cloaks with Displacer Beast tentacles hanging off the shoulders, waving there quietly, shimmering slightly. He points them out and says, I have these for the modest price of 1,400 gold. When you inquire about the Amulet of Health, he goes over to a wall where there's a ton of different necklaces hung up on pegboards, points to it, and says, I have one here for 900 gold. And then there's Superior Health Potions. He has an ample supply of every size. Superior is 450. Kisa. yeah, that one store was bad. Kisa, you walk up and he looks down to your tiny frame and you say, I want to be strong. Where's your belt of giant strength? And he kind of chuckles and walks over, and you see a leather leotard type belt. So it's, belt with suspenders essentially on it. Um, has a mildly blue tint to it, and he says, "I have a belt of frost giant strength for 1,400 gold." Um, he then takes you to a large selection of shoes, where he points out a couple sets of winged boots for 75 gold. He walks back over to the necklace pegboard, and you see a necklace of prayer beads for 1,300 gold. And slightly behind the displacer, or cloak of displacer beast, or cloak of displacement, there we go. You see a cloak of elvenkind for 50 gold. Only 50. It's actually, yeah, it's considered an uncommon item, so it's actually, they're super cheap. Um, Grimos, as you walk up and say that you are looking for a bag of tricks, he pulls out a bag of holding, reaches inside, and springs glitter all through the air and says, "There's your trick." Kind of chuckles up to himself for a minute and points to a shelf where you can see multiple bag of tricks of all three various colors. And he says, "I sell these for 80 gold apiece. Um, on the rack of cloaks, you did see a cloak of manta ray for 100 gold. When you ask about the folding boat, he gets a big smile on his face, pulls out the small wooden chest, sets it on top of one of the shelves, or one of the counters in his shop, and says, "I have this for 1,200 gold." And then over near the necklaces, you see a circlet of blasting for 80 gold. And then the only one that I haven't answered so far, Kenny, he points out a cloak of the bat for 1,200 gold. Keep in mind, he does haggle, and he likes to collect interesting odds and ends. All those cursed items from Death House. Reword that right now. Okay. We don't like inside out bags of holding. it, it creates a rift that sucks everything into the astral plane. Mm-hmm. Or if you put anything inside of a bag that is too big for the bag to hold. So, kill your that is too large to be held with inside the bag. I think they technically are considered I think it's a 15-15. But when you polymorph an ancient red dragon into a rat and then stuff it in a bag of holding, so that yeah, the rat runs out of air, the polymorph fails, the dragon appears, it's too big for the bag, and it gets scattered and sent to the astral plane. Yeah, something like that. It becomes an interesting ticking time bomb, but it's a real easy way to one-shot a boss. um, I was like, I don't remember that. I don't know why you would have that. Let me go through that collection.
Yeah, you mean the doll that's not dead? Yeah, he is a merchant. So meta knowledge, yes. Uh, Meta knowledge wise, he is the god of merchants. So he doesn't care. When you get a second, can you tell me where you want your logo? Yeah, give me just a minute. Okay, so do 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 do. Can Royal have a popsicle? Whatever you just messaged me on Disc, I can't check without destroying cameras. Yeah. Well, she's got a different origin than you guys. Roll me. Oh, we're gonna do it this way. Every time I'm going to roll 1d6. You are going to roll 3d6. For if you match me, that counts as we'll go 500 gold in your pocket. If you don't match any, then that doesn't count. Once you don't get any money 3 times, you're cut off. In general. So go ahead and roll 3d6. Tony, thank you for the resub. Also, Agent, thank you for the resub. Yep, so that's 500, so let's do again. That is your first strike. Do it again. That is your second strike. Do it again. There it is. Okay, that's another one. There it is. That's 1,500. All right, you got 1,500 gold. Plus your 200 that you started with, so you have 17. Keep in mind, teammates may or may not be willing to assist you as well. Yeah. Um, oh, what the fuck? How long have you not been able to hear players? God damn it.
There.
Yeah.
I heard us earlier.
Unless it folds.
There, now you should be able to.
Testing, 428.
428.
I don't know. Like 42 is the essence of my being, so I wanted to do something
Is
else.
the answer to life.
It is. It really is.
I did 42 to Ryan, and he's
Are you
like,
wanting
"Oh my
some
God,
of those?
I realized what you did."
I was looking at them for someone, but yeah.
I don't know if I want to deal with those mechanics as of yet.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
I mean, that's fair.
Are there any arrows that have any kind of incendiary or explosive components at the end so that when it impacts?
Alright, I guess we're dealing with those fucking mechanics. It's literally what he just sent me was a list of magical arrows.
I had already messaged and asked about it once.
Did you? I don't remember. Yes,
Yeah,
they
no,
do.
I looked up magical arrows and I was gonna buy some.
Okay,
Yep.
default is 5. So for 5 explosive arrows, it is 250 gold.
Okay.
Small, he's gonna look at your pile, look everything over, and offer you, I'm gonna say 300 gold for the lot.
How about an even 500, friend?
Persuasion check.
Tony!
Yelling to that divine chat. Give me the nat 20, chat. I don't know if Tony's
How
here
much
anymore,
more do
though.
you need?
He's just trying to get paid more for his...
Yeah, for the
Mhm.
lot of the items.
He'll stick his hand out and say 400. And offer a shake on it.
400's good. I'll take
Okay.
400.
Alrighty, you shake on 400.
Cool, that gives me a little wiggle room with some other things.
Mhm.
My dog's fat ass is in the way of my chair, so I can't scoot forward. Mind
For
you, I
the
just rammed
cloak,
into her with the chair, and she looked at me and then went back to sleep.
Are you going off of these prices on this sheet for the arrows?
Yes.
Okay.
So it was 250 gold for 5 explosive arrows.
For the cloak of the bat, or the bat-like cloak, what the frick's it called again?
Cloak of the Bat.
Cloak of the bat. What do you say to 1,000 for the cloak?
He's gonna scratch his chin a little bit, be contemplating it. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Oh,
Not bad.
He'll nod his head and say, "Yeah, you look like you've already got a little bat blood in you. I can take 200 off of it."
big toothy smile with the whole Colgate. Ching.
Fang accidentally protrudes and pokes your own lip.
Oh, damn it.
Honestly, that's one thing I've always wondered with the vampires that have the fangs that retract and stuff. How many times when learning how to do that did they bite their
just
own
stab
lip and just
themselves.
stab the shit out of themselves?
Yeah, but then they're just sitting there going,
Drinking their own blood.
Yeah.
Like a juice box built in.
And then remind me, it's 1 platinum's 100 gold, right?
Yes.
So if I have 15, that's another 1,500.
Correct. Also, I was given a beautiful idea by a fellow DM who has, sorry, they prefer GM, who has ran this campaign and done something very similar. So, there has been a shift in a plot point that you guys don't get to know yet, but is very beneficial, and I'm going to throw it out there that it has happened.
Okay.
Okay.
Color me intrigued.
You should be.
Color me worried. I know my brother.
Oh no, it's
I mean,
actually
it was a different GM, so it
it's
could be a little
super-
less sadist.
no, and this is actually super beneficial to you guys, in my opinion.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give it to you as meta knowledge because you haven't seen it yet. So act surprised when it does happen. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. We were discussing the fact that you guys are still on the map page, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barovia.
We were discussing the fact that once you beat, for lack of better terms, Death House, it becomes a keep. They did the same thing. When they defeated Death House, it sank into the ground and reappeared next to Old Bone Grinder.
Next to the mill.
next to the mill. If you guys remember when I was first talking to this, I wanted you guys to have that as a residence of yours so that you have a stronghold and a safeguard that you can use. But I was kind of bummed because
It's so fucking
it's
far
way
away.
over here.
And unless you have a high-level wizard, you're not getting there.
Exactly. So Death House is now on the hill next to Old Bone Grinder.
Nice.
So
I
you guys
dig
have
it.
a central location for your keep.
So I'm going to point to, if you look at the page I sent you, the 7th one up from the bottom on the second portion,
Jesus
and say
Christ.
I would like one of those.
FB?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a default number of 5 for that price. Do you
I
just
see
want...
the price.
Yeah. Do you...
Well, you get
that price is for 5 of them.
Yeah.
Do you want all 5 or you wanting 1?
Yeah. No, I'll take all 5.
Okay. You said you wanted one of those, so I was making sure you weren't trying
I
to.
figured one was a bundle.
Okay. Well, I wasn't sure if you were trying to say like, hey, can I pay a fifth of the price and just get one?
No, I figured he had them like bundled up and they were like all together wrapped around.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have that much left.
Just saying that bottom one is fucking nasty.
Yeah. But also that price. Ugh.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But if you get that to stick into somebody, they're fucked. All right.
Color me intrigued.
Arrows with magical effects. And the bottom one is an arrow of anti-magic. Dispels
Ooh.
all ongoing magical effects within a 10-foot radius of its impact for 1 round. But it costs 4,000 gold for 5.
Holy!
Yeah, it's wild.
Holy shit!
But if you think about it, if it just says it dispels all magic in the area. It doesn't give you a check. So that's basically a 9th level spell slot that you get 5 of.
Mm-hmm. Damn. I'm gonna see if I can get 2 bundles of the incendiary arrows.
Yep.
But I want to ask him if he'd be willing to take 400 instead of the 5.
So you're trying to save 100 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me another persuasion check. Where'd my dice go? I found it. Ooh. Guess what, chat? Ties go to the player.
What?
You tied.
Oh.
So, you succeed.
Yes. Yeah.
So he'll kind of nod. Alrighty, here you go.
Alright.
Grumos or Kisa, do you guys want to try to haggle your prices? Or are you just paying
Yeah,
for stuff?
I might bump that. See if I could bump the boat down a bit.
Okay.
Let's do 1,100.
Alrighty, give me a persuasion check. Oh. If it
I had
rolled,
to
it did
roll
not
it.
come through.
I had to roll with disadvantage, but I rolled it twice. So
Why did you have to roll a disadvantage? Oh, because you're so exhausted.
but they were both 20s.
That's ironic because he nat 20'd, but
Ah,
I'm running him as a non-modifier for his persuasion because of the way that I work him. So that is still technically a tie. Ties go to players.
Nice.
So he will give it to you for 1100. Okay, chat, give me 2 seconds. I gotta check something, and it'll be right back.
So, what are my arrows called?
They're not on that, so
Um,
there will have to be a custom item made.
um,
Like my cursed doll, which I had ironically just deleted when you were looking at it. I was like, whoops, that's not supposed to be in there.
You're like, oh, hey, shoot. You win, Bebes. We
Please
proved you.
leave. Please go.
So for the time being, just an FYI, that is where those arrows are.
Where?
So
What?
if not you, if you use them in the meantime.
Okay. Well, the main reason why I wanted them is I'm thinking about for fighting Strahd.
Yeah.
So it'd be the fire arrows.
I think you got the explosive ones, right?
That's kind of what I was looking for.
Explosive ones are. These arrows explode on hit. All creatures within 10-foot radius have to make a DC 15 Dex save or take 2d10 fire damage.
Oh, further, there's more. There's more pages.
Yeah, there's a second page.
Mm-hmm. Aha! Explosive magical. Sweet. Okay.
And then you ended up getting that boat, right, Grimos?
yeah.
How broke is everybody now?
I still got a little under 2,000.
Okay.
I haven't paid yet.
You
And I
said
have
you'd
to-
take the lot and you didn't disagree to a price. You just said it.
Yeah, I said I'd take a lot. I didn't write down how much they were, so I don't know my math yet.
Yeah, I gotta look
Well,
up
love you and
prices
thank
for
you.
other stuff.
Yeah, I pulled my phone up and just started calculating everything
Sorry
right then and
about
there.
I was too excited and in shock. I was like,
Kisa needs her prices again.
God, not paying attention.
no, I was paying attention. I was too excited.
Belt of Giant Strength is 1400. Winged Boots 75. Necklace of Prayer Beads 1300. You will have to roll for what spells and how many are on there. And Cloak of Elvenkind at 50.
And then for the time being, as far as those arrows go, do you want just to use that page and then just roll the
Yeah, I'm
dice?
just gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
What was
Uh,
75? Boots?
What do you mean roll the dice?
Yes, the boots.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what the cost of that Cloak of the Mantiwary was again. I think it was
100.
80.
100.
100. Okay,
80 was the Circlet of Blasting.
gotcha. And is there more than one cloak of that manta, or just the one?
He would probably have a couple.
Okay, I might grab more than one. I might grab 2 of those.
Okay.
For 90 each, maybe.
Shrub, can you
Give me a
move
persuasion
items
check.
from one player to another?
Not really, but like one of you can add the item and the other one can delete the item. Unless it's a custom item.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, could you move an item? So, like, say I make a thing, could you then transfer it to somebody else or no?
Yeah, it'll take a little bit of shenanigans, but I can make it happen.
Oh, because you just have to copy it over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof. The nat 1 chat.
Yeah.
So with that nat 1, he's gonna kind of look at you and be like, you already saved 100 gold on the rowboat. Why should I cut off 100 gold on something, or 20 gold on something so cheap?
That's fair. I mean, I consider buying in bulk, but no, 2 is not really bulk, is it?
Not really.
Okay, 100. 100 it is for each.
Okay. You know what? I never posted any of my going lives. Whoops.
Of course you didn't.
Oh well, we're just not posting them tonight.
And what was the cost on the bag of tricks?
80.
Okay.
And he has any color you want, so you get to pick a color.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get 1 gray one. And then maybe 2 rust ones.
Okay.
And then a tan one. So 4.
Okay.
So that's 80, 60, 320, I think you said? Yeah, okay.
My other character in a different campaign I play has a bag of tricks, and dude, those things are fun.
Yeah.
Is the 2 after your arrows the quantity that you bought?
Yeah,
You realize that's 10 arrows, right?
yeah, because I bought
Okay.
2 pouches.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay, and then that was.
What's that? What do you mean?
Alright, so is everybody happy and content?
I'm
Kisa
good.
hasn't bought anything yet. Did she?
Well, that's if she wrote her prices down.
I said I'll take the lot. It's 2,825 gold. I'll take it.
And you're not haggling?
No.
Are you going to buy any
Shut up
extra
and take
healing
my
pots
money.
to have them?
Are you really sure you want me to try and haggle with the rolls I make?
Yeah,
No,
what
thank
was
you.
the cost on those
Aren't you
healing
like
potions?
the highest fucking charisma-based character we have?
Healing potions.
No, I think my charisma is actually higher.
The greater
okay.
was 450.
The
Superior.
superior
was
is 450.
Superior.
Okay.
But yeah,
Agent,
if
I did not
anything
write those
you guys
prices down.
want,
If you want to read those off for me, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I got you. So prices for potions are.
As follows.
Fuck is that message? Regular healing potions are 50. Greater are 150. Superior are 450. Supreme are 1,350. I personally bought 6 superiors. But I mean, if anybody has an extra like grand or 2 to burn on healing pots, it wouldn't be the worst idea.
Okay, so.
Just don't make yourself go flat broke with it.
Nah, go flat broke. It's cool. I don't mind.
Because we still need a little like bribing money or in money or
Nah, go flat broke. I don't mind.
I've
Like,
got 300
I was gonna say
Strahd gold piece.
I have 300 gold left.
I might
That
get
leaves
some
me
of the.
with. Go ahead.
I might get some of the not superior, but the smaller ones.
The greater.
Those were the greater. What were those again?
I think they were 150. Let me double check again.
Okay, I think I can get 4 of those easily for 600.
So my purchase leaves me with 3,333 gold. If anybody wants or needs anything, I am willing to help.
Lisa, can I have some more?
He's over here rolling in the dough.
For you.
Right?
How much do you need?
I'm not. If you would buy healing potions, I'm not gonna turn any of it down.
And then I might actually just get some regular non-magical healers kits, maybe.
Yeah, he has that. Price for that would be.
I think they're like 20 gold a pop.
10 gold. Roses.
10 gold?
Yeah, I was just saying.
Okay.
I don't think that much. Okay.
Then I might just get 10 of those.
So what would be better, a healer's kit or a potion?
Potions.
If you have the feet, it's a little bit better, but it's also single use for like shorter or long rest, I think. But
So I'm not gonna throw. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna pull this way. So because of the amount that you guys have purchased, he's going to offer a delivery service of any excess objects to your keep in the area.
Yes.
cool. Then I might send the healer's kits to there.
Okay, so keep track of it in your inventory, and then just keep in mind that X amount of them are at Death House.
How much do you say the superior potions were?
450. It's in the
Look at
chat.
Yep.
All of the potion prices are in chat now. I think the thing that cost me the most was the healing potions.
And how much did you need, Kenny?
I'll take whatever you got, like whatever you want to hand over. Like I said, I'm down to like 300 Strahd gold, so
Right. Well, what are you wanting?
How many potions would you like is what she's asking.
3?
Is superior okay?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, and they're actually worth 5 gold each, but I'll pay the 10 if I need to.
Well, here, no. Let me.
I guess 50. I don't know.
I'm gonna purchase 6 healing potions, and I'll give her 3, and I'll keep 3.
Okay.
And now I'm broke like everybody else.
Tune.
What?
How do I do attunement?
So once you have the item in your equipment, if you click the little box next to it, it'll pop up into the attunement thing, and then you just scroll down and click the item, in the new box?
Typically, attunement. Yeah, 5 gold. Your most.
Takes an hour.
Yeah, it takes an hour of your long rest.
Okay.
Hour of your short rest.
Well, an hour of rest.
Yeah.
And then there was the circlet
Mm-hmm.
blasting.
Yep, circlet of blasting was 80 gold.
80. Okay.
Sis, you did buy the prayer beads?
Yes.
What does it mean, charges?
That's how many times you can use its ability for however. It's like it'll say if it's like recharge charges back at the end of the day or something, or if it doesn't.
Okay, sis, roll me a d4. For some reason, that roll didn't come through. Go ahead and roll me another d4.
Why is this thing looking funny? 1d4.
There, that d4 came through.
Okay.
You're so nice.
You are such a nice person.
I'm not gonna give you a fucking magic item I made you pay for with the lowest amount of charges possible. That's just wrong.
That's pretty funny.
It was
Okay.
hilarious.
I need you to roll
Oh
me
my goodness,
6 d20s.
6 d20s.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you
14,
have.
14.
So your first two are Greater Restoration. The next one is second level Cure Wounds. The third is a Greater Restoration. Or sorry, the fourth is Greater Restoration. The fifth is Bless. And the sixth is another second level Cure Wounds.
A what? Sorry.
Those are your charges on there. So you have what was it, 3?
You said Greater Resto, missed it. Greater Resto, Bless, and then what?
So the two you missed are both second level Cure Wounds.
Oh, Cure Wounds. Got it. Apparently, I want coffee because I heard Keurig. So.
Oh, I miss coffee.
I took Georgia to Dutch earlier.
I had to quit coffee.
And you
Why?
didn't stop by?
Okay.
Yeah. Why?
My stomach, I can't handle it anymore.
Rip.
Yep. Don't get older, it sucks.
My body is like, you should stop caffeine. The other half of my body's like, if you stop caffeine, I will literally shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Yeah, no. So now I'm very keen on my tea, but I have a really awesome new mug, so.
Good thing I bought you that kettle.
Right. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. And yeah.
So pretty.
I might go actually at break, I might go put the kettle on.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, dude, a freaking spearmint lavender tea sounds so good. Not for you.
No, thank you.
She's allergic to lavender. Don't give her lavender, guys.
I mean, unless you want to kill me, like, or just give me a really bad fucking day.
I was gonna say, is it really gonna kill you, or is it just gonna make your day shit?
Complete
Really
and
good.
absolute shit with a lot of difficulty breathing.
That sounds like fun.
I mean, it's nothing compared to grabbing an electric wire, but
I didn't grab it. It grabbed me.
Well, you just have such a shocking personality.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna call this.
Like, and you die for no reason.
Right? I'm half expecting that.
So, what are the odds there's a third Cloak of the Manta Ray? If not, then I can figure out something else. But
Is his camera frozen for anybody besides me?
Yeah, it's frozen.
It's frozen, yeah.
Okay, because I was looking at you and you started talking and did not move, and I was like, wait a minute.
He's working on his ventriloquist act.
it's
The
frozen
only
for me
You
too.
person
killing
I
it.
can see moving is Kenny.
There we go. Okay, you're back.
Yeah.
Yep, you're good.
Oh,
It was frozen for me too, so don't worry.
It was just weird because I was like, that is definitely Terminator talking, but you were
Yeah.
not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably have a third one.
Okay, then I'll get another third one. That's another 100.
Okay.
We gonna be able to breathe underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, was I
Mhm.
supposed to get one of those or no? Because was that the meta knowledge you were giving me?
No, that's what the Cloak of the Manta Ray does.
Yeah, no,
Right, but I didn't get one.
the meta knowledge was simply the fact that you're in plate mail, so if you go to try to swim, you don't swim, you sink.
Right. Yeah. No, I know. I've always laughed at movies and games for not being that accurate.
Yeah,
Except in Knight's Tale.
that's true. He did not come up in Knight's Tale.
He did not.
No.
Bro, I gained so much
No.
health off this amulet.
What do you mean so much health? You only should gain 14.
It looks like a lot more than it is.
Okay.
Because
I was gonna say-
I'm at like 178 without it. Yeah, 178, and I go up to 192.
Looks like a lot more than it is, which is what
It
he
almost
said.
puts me at 200.
Fair enough.
Good.
Madhouse, we're friends on Facebook, yeah?
Not with my current profile, I don't think, because I had to get a new one.
Okay. Mr. Say, do me a favor and accept Mobile Shrub on Discord as a friend.
Oh, I have advantage. Nice.
Accepted.
Thank you.
I forgot the name I picked for myself.
I just saw the name.
I have a problem, okay? Leave me alone.
I mean, not wrong. Duly noted.
Ouch. Okay.
So does my cloak add anything to my stealth stats?
No, it just gives you advantage on your stealth, which means your plate mail no longer gives you disadvantage. You just get to roll stealth.
Okay.
It's a little more like.
It muffles it slightly.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys actually have kind of a bell for the little person. I love this.
Wait, what?
The armor is a bell.
Yeah,
Oh.
her armor's basically like a bell because
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
so little. You can't lose her. You just gotta listen for the ka-chinks.
Pretty much.
I think
Okay,
I
these
just got
nails
booted
were
off.
going to be oval. Now they're going to be sharp.
Nobody's scared of you.
No.
You're
No.
tiny. All you
Very,
can
like,
do
a
is scratch
ball.
your ankle.
Hey, no, right now, Right now, I am still the size of a normal human woman, so thank you.
Oh, that's true. She did say she went normal and hasn't said she changed, so she does have
Mm.
that. Okay, so is everybody done shopping then?
Trying to fit in with the group, okay.
I'm good.
Still
I
mommy in last episode without even being here. So she's
Yeah, I've got like 500 gold, so that's. I think we want to hold on to that much at least.
Alrighty. So then you see the salesman kind of usher you guys out the front of the tent. He turns around, grabs the tent right at the ground, and lifts up, and you just see it fold into itself, repeatedly shrinking and compacting until it's a oversized backpack. He slings it on his shoulders. Says, "Alrighty, have a good one." Starts walking towards Valkai.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Should we ever need you again, how if we could contact you?
Unfortunately, I don't have many means of contact. I just kind of pop up when I'm around.
Very well. Make sure you go to the, what was the tavern's name?
Blue Water Inn.
Make sure you go to the Blue Water Inn.
Okay. Good ale there?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I'll have a drink and put it on your tab, and he's gonna walk away before you can respond.
That's fair. I mean, it was free for me anyway, so it's fine. And he never got my name, so.
He yells back right before he goes over the hill. Thanks, Mom!
I turn and just blank face stare.
I'm just gonna turn to Kenny and go, I liked him.
Me too.
Feel free to
Okay.
be like, who are you? Because remember, I am looking like a human woman.
But
Yeah.
was Kenny not there when you got shifted
No,
into?
you
You
were
Oh, she was
not
there.
present. Well,
She was a
oh
DNPC.
yeah. So yeah, you were. Never mind. So yeah, shoot a shit.
Oh, she was. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so I do have a couple gifts for you guys. For Smald, I give you the Gray Bag of Tricks and a Cloak of the Manta Ray. For Kenny and Kiza, you both get a Rust Bag of Tricks
Ooh.
and
thank
a Cloak of the
you.
Manta Ray. And I think, actually... Which one of you guys wants Scorching Ray? It's a...
I don't know what it is, but it sounds awesome.
It's a pretty good spell.
Ooh, hey, I could do spells, right? Kind of.
Well, it's a let me look it up real quick. Somewhere.
Right,
I love when bots try to talk to you, but they're so terribly obviously bots trying to
Cool.
confirm
This
that they're
item
not
doesn't
bots.
require attunement.
Keep in mind though, you can only wear one cloak at a time.
Yeah. Well, like a manta is like a bat, but for the underwater. But yeah, the
Wait, did I get one too?
yeah,
You got a cloak of the manta ray.
Cool. Thank you.
which gives you 60 feet of movement underwater, and you can breathe, which is I think the more important bit.
Yes.
And then
Wait, I don't know where that is. I'm gonna hold that.
I guess I'll just take my displacement cloak off for now.
Well, it's only if you're in the water. You can hold on to it, but not wear it.
Mhm.
And then I guess Kenny, you'll get the circuit of blasting, which you cast Scorching Ray, and you get a +5 to the attack bonus for it.
Ooh,
And it's once per day, but still.
circlet of blasting.
Okay, so who is wearing what cloak right now, so that I can keep tabs?
I'm gonna keep my displacement cloak on for now.
I'm Batgirl, unless I have to be underwater.
Yeah.
You said a gray bag?
Yeah, you get the Gray Bag, which is the one that has the dire wolf, potentially.
Let's see, is it the
And I'm
rust?
wearing my cloak of elves.
Alrighty.
That's difficult.
And the 2, you get the rust bags. Which-
Nice.
And that was what? Bag of tricks?
Yep.
Rust
Rust bag of tricks.
Yeah.
So rat's just like a regular rat, right?
Yes.
Okay. The only time I've ever used this in any D&D, I managed to conjure like 2 axe beaks, and I had no idea what they were, and it was great.
Nice. To be honest, when he messaged it to me saying it was something he was interested in, was the first time I've ever heard of this.
Yeah, it's
It's a pretty neat thing.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, Kenny, you also got the circlet of blasting.
yes. No, what is that? Okay. Ooh, I'm a pretty princess.
It shoots fireballs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, right in the circle, you can use it.
Alrighty, so everybody's happy, ready? We're ready to move on?
Yep.
Okay, so I can only use it once until the next dawn. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, once a day, pretty much. But
Yeah.
it's, you know,
What is my... Sorry, what is my belt called again?
Belt of Frost Giant Strength.
Thank you.
But yeah, you can use it once a day, but it lets you basically target multiple enemies. And each fire, like it's 3 fireballs that do 2d6 each, and you have a +5 to those attacks. So it's like almost guaranteed 66 damage right there.
Nice.
It's
Alrighty.
pretty nice.
So, as you guys start to continue on your way, you can feel
Your fan
the
is
extra
really bad.
minus.
Yeah, it's very loud.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. My noise suppression got turned off somehow.
Oh, fun. Anyways, as you were saying.
Okay. So, as you guys begin heading towards Lake Zarovich, you can feel the humidity in the air before you can even see the lake. A small tinge of moisture is present in your nose. The fuck is going on here? There you go. Sorry. A small tinge of moisture is present in your nose. You can feel the moisture in the air. The ground underneath your feet gets a little bit muddier as some of the moisture from the lake has crept through the soil into the ground. You come over a small little hump and you can see the edge of the lake. And as the lake comes into view, you guys will switch to this map.
There's a map for it.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Okay, so
But there's fish.
this is not you.
Hey, I found a boat.
Oh, we're
Oh.
up here.
This is you down at the bottom.
Mm.
Wait, why are there 2 of us?
Because this is a depth gauge.
Oh.
Oh, that's deep.
So as you can see, 5 feet in, it's about 5 feet deep. 10 feet in starts to get towards 10 feet deep. 15 feet, it is 10 feet deep. At 20 feet, it goes into
We're
the
all
drop
up
off.
here right now.
Well, technically, you're on shore.
Well, I figured. Oh, yeah. So we're up here.
Yes. No, you can take it. As you come over this edge, you can see out in the distance yonder, there is a fisherman with a little girl in his boat. And as you guys kind of look that way, you suddenly notice that not only does she have a piece of burlap tied over her mouth, but a very large stone tied to her legs, and he throws her overboard. I need you guys to roll me initiative, please.
Fuck, I'm in heavy armor too. Okay. My speed's still half. Is initiative counted as an ability check?
No.
Okay, cool.
I got 16.
21.
I didn't select my token first, so
Same.
Nobody did.
Same. But,
Kenny did.
Oh, yeah, Kenny did.
well, Kenny's smart.
I mean, Kenny just got kind of lucky and clicked shit, so.
This is also true.
I mean, technically, I did select my token. It just wasn't the right token. Would you say that it took us an hour to walk here?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
So all of you on the shore see him drop her, and as soon as she drops, he casts out his next cast, as if nothing just happened.
Okay, I have to activate my boots of levitation. Is that like a turn?
Bonus action.
Bonus action? Okay.
Kenny,
Also,
you
not
are
your
up.
turn.
Uh,
Oh, mine's.
E?
Oh, sorry. Did I not select mine?
You should be in
What?
there.
Yeah, you're in there.
It's
You're, what's his dex mod?
I rolled 21. But
Oh, I put
Oh,
you
yeah,
on 14 for some reason. I don't know why. Sorry.
Yeah, he's first,
Okay.
technically.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, you
Got
would
it.
technically go first.
cool. Shit. Okay.
Okay, so there you go.
Well, I'm still at half speed, which sucks, but
So shows Kenny first. For me.
nice to meet you.
Alrighty, so your turn, Grimace.
Okay. Oh wait, I know how to do this. Give me a second. I'm gonna move 15 feet forwards.
Or
And then I am, let's see. Oh, cool. And then I'm gonna understep
How far does Thunderstep teleport you?
90 feet.
Okay.
And I made sure that no one is within 10 feet of me.
Perfect.
can he go underwater with that?
Technically, yeah, I think.
Yep.
But he could essentially go and grab the person right away. Nice.
So that's, that's only like 75 feet out, I think. Yeah, 75. Plus 15 feet of leeway underwater if I need to.
15 feet down, essentially, probably.
Which you would. So you appear in the water next to the sinking body.
Cool. And then can I grab her on the same turn? Or do I need an action?
I will say it's a bonus action to grab.
Cool. Then I'm going to bonus action grab her.
Okay.
And then action surge.
Yes.
And let's see, can I probably can't cast a spell twice in a turn, can I? Or would that only be cantrip?
No, it'd have to be. No, if you're burning the action surge, you can.
Okay, then I'm gonna thunderstep a second time.
And step back.
Exactly. And the thing is, yeah. Well, it's just.
Can you link the spell for me?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Second roll. It's anything within 10 feet of me.
Well, he's talking. I think he's trying to figure out if you can actually bring another creature.
I can, yes.
Which, if I remember correctly, he used this during the
Yeah, with
run
me.
escape. Yeah.
Okay.
How far down did he have to go to get to the girl?
15.
15 feet.
Well, possibly.
Yeah, it was 15 feet.
Okay. Damn, so you wouldn't be able to hit the boat?
Nah.
Unless electricity,
Nope.
you know.
I hate to say it, you would not be able to bring her with you.
Oh,
Because
damn, seriously?
you can teleport one willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to its carrying capacity and she is overburdened.
A rock.
Okay.
Whoa, damn.
Well, then I'm gonna go down with her.
You could just cut the rock. Or, yeah, cut the rock off.
Well, that would have to be... Or yeah, you could use your action to cut the rock this turn. Because you have your action surge action.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm gonna attack the rope.
Okay. Give me a... I'm going to say a dexterity check. Or we'll go sleight of hand. Yeah,
Okay.
sleight of hand check.
This is gonna be rough.
Because it's a disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sucks because it'd be disadvantage for anybody except for him because he's used to being underwater. But because of his exhaustion,
And it's a nat 1.
that one.
Yeah.
Alright, Kurok, does he stab her or himself? We're waiting on deities to decide your fate here. Okay.
Also 420.
Roll damage.
420, that's funny. Do you have a dagger or any small knife-like object?
I do, in fact.
Okay. Roll me damage for whatever your smallest bladed object is.
Just damage.
Just damage.
Yeah, because you're attacking the girl.
Okay.
Oh, also, y'all need to start calling me out on the music.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's no music.
See, for me, there is. I have Spotify going. Thank you.
I was busy, like, paying attention and figuring out everything I missed out on, and shopping.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get the fuck out there.
So, you see a bunch of bubbles leave her burlap-covered mouth as she screams in agony as your knife slices across her leg.
God damn it.
That is going to count as one failed Constitution save for her holding her breath as well.
Fuck.
Next is her turn sinking, but we technically did that already. Kenny, you are up.
Oh, actually, I get 2 attacks. Don't I?
You weren't using an attack though. You were using the cut rope action.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Also, that only accounts for my
So
time
the only so the only reason it did damage instead of just cut the rope was because of the nat one.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Let me. How far out are they? How far out is she?
About 75 feet.
So, yeah,
Okay,
about
okay.
75 feet from the shoreline.
All right. How far can I move? How stable does that bridge look?
It's a dock.
But it is
It's a
a
dock.
solid dock. Yeah.
Okay. How far can I move with dash?
Twice your movement
6
speed.
Yeah, so whatever your movement is times 2.
All right. My movement speed is what, 30? Yeah. So my walking speed is 30 feet, so I can move 60 feet.
Correct.
So if can I dash and then do my new baddie cloak because I can move. I can use it and fly at a speed of 40 feet.
So that gives you a
does
movement speed of 40 for
does the
flying.
cloak require attunement though?
Damn it!
Because if it
Well-
does, none of our new attuned web items are attunable because we didn't spend an hour.
Fracking crap, frack. Okay. Sunny beaches.
Sunny
All right.
beaches.
Sunny beaches. All right.
So this is why I was talking about our resident paladin not wanting to jump in the water, by the way.
All right. So I'm gonna quickly swap my Cloak of the Bat for Cloak of the Manta Ray,
That will take one action.
and then can I dash to the end of the dock and just
No,
in?
because dashing is an action.
Because you're not a rogue.
So you can move 30 feet and switch robes.
But at that point, you can just go into the water.
Yeah.
Which I'm technically being nice with that part because technically it should be one action to take yours off and one action to put your other one on.
Okay. All right. So we're one action to switch robes, and then I'm gonna try to get into the water.
Okay.
So move it so I can go up 30.
Oh, you have like a 60-foot swim speed, which is pretty nice.
Where am I? Like right here? Am I right there? No.
One more.
Okay.
Uno más. Oh, back one.
Okay. Everybody's got arrows in my way. All right. There we go. There? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Real quick, what do you guys think of the new arrows and sidebar, by the way? See you later, Garrett.
Arrows
Thanks
and
for coming in.
sidebar, what do you mean?
So, did your sidebar change in Roll20, or does it still look the same as it used to?
It looks the same.
Oh, okay. So apparently it only changed for DMs then.
Did it
But
give
what's
you more
cool-
buttons and stuff?
My use of my sidebar changed.
I thought it changed for everybody. So, yes, not only did it change for me, and I have my regular line, I now have
Oh, nice.
spell
You do
effect.
AoEs and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. I just haven't fiddled with it yet.
So, yeah. Okay. So Kenny, that is your move. Kisa, you're up.
All right. Shit. I'm trying to think of what I could cast. Okay, so when you say flying speed is 0 underwater, that means that they wouldn't lift me back up.
Correct.
Okay, then that idea is scratched. Trying to figure out. I have no idea what the hell to do, honestly.
Keep in mind, Kenny, they are also 15 feet under the water.
Um. Can I cast spells under the water? Like, at them, not me
As
underwater?
long as they don't have verbal. If you're above water, yes.
Yes.
If you're underwater, if they don't have verbal components.
As long as you're within range.
I have no idea what the fuck to do.
I'm just throwing this out there. There is a rowboat right here.
I was gonna say, is that boat actually there?
Yes.
Oh shit,
boat
so I
is
can get
there
into the
and has
boat and start
oars.
rowing it out?
Yes.
And I'll do that.
Do you have proficiency with water vehicles?
No, I don't think she does.
Sure, why not?
If you don't have proficiency, then your movement speed in the boat is 10 per round.
That's
Oh.
fucked.
I'm just gonna stand on the edge of the fucking dock.
I don't even think you can get to the dock. Yeah, you can get there.
She could
unless
dash
you
and get to the
dash.
end.
Barely.
Okay, I'll dash to the end of the dock and there's my damn turn.
Well, move yourself there then. Don't stand on the right or you're gonna get thrown off the dock.
You have been warned. Alright, Small, you are up.
Alright, so mid-run, change my cloaks.
Okay, that is your action.
Yep. That's off. That's on. Alright, so I can get here. I can get there. That leaves me 5 feet of movement. But I also have increased jump distance because of Blood Hunter.
So I will say that if you jump off of the dock, you can get a 15-foot jump.
Cool. I will do that. So that puts me there. And I'm going just straight into a dive. How far down do I get off of that too?
I will say, since your movement was only 5 feet, your surface, first 5 foot of water.
Okay.
Positioned to go down, but... Grumos, you can tell you guys are sinking. It is your turn. What are you doing?
So I have this thing that called the Goblin's Hand
Funny.
that we got from the Death House, and it does not have exhaustion. So I'm gonna pull it out, and I'm going to try and mentally command this hand that's holding on to us while we're sinking. Use my bonus action to try and see if it can, at least, if not untie the rope around her, then at least take the bag off her head.
It would be able to remove her mouth binding. It would not be able to untie the ropes on her legs in this one turn.
Okay, let's take off the stuff around her mouth then at least.
Okay. So she no longer has the burlap sack over her mouth and head, and can now see that she is underwater next to the scary plate mailman with a mummified goblin hand on her shoulder as she sinks to the bottom of Lake Zarovich. Hashtag nightmares for life. What?
I see nothing wrong with this scenario.
No. A little
Okay.
girl that has a
That
boulder
was my
tied to her
bonus
fetus, and Grumos dove in to save her, stabbed her in the leg because he nat one cut the rope that's
Could
tied her feet
I-
together, and is using a mummified goblin hand to remove the burlap sack that was on her head.
Hashtag therapy for Barovia.
Shrubette from the other room just needed a quick recap of what's going on, and she's in there face palming for you guys.
Okay. And so with the folding boat, it says that it floats. However, I'm underwater, so maybe it wouldn't.
I would say no. It would probably
Yeah, it would probably
unroll and just be sinking.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Because it's gonna open up into the boat, but it's not gonna bring its
Yeah.
own air pocket with it, you know?
I gotta ask because it's magic, you know?
No, yeah, it's a fair question, but I would say that, yeah, it'll definitely unfold underwater. But it's still a boat that's underwater.
Cast Expeditious Retreat on the boat.
Yeah, that might work. Okay, so use your action to pull it out. Okay, so then it is her turn. You are holding on to her, so it will happen to both of you.
He has a swim speed.
Oh yeah, I do. So can I try and... How heavy is this thing?
I mean, it's a hefty rock. I would say based on your swim speed, you would be able to fight against it. And I would say that it would half your speed to go against it, but your speed is also halved because you are exhausted. So you're going to do a quarter.
So you can go 15
so 10
feet.
10 feet.
So 10 feet, okay.
40.
So then
well,
you go
no, because your
up
swim speed is 60 if you have the cloak on.
I don't.
Oh, that's right, because you have it because you're a patron, that's right.
Yep.
Yeah. I have a swim speed.
So I took you back up 10 feet from her sinking.
Okay.
We were like, did you see that? I was like, have you seen it? She couldn't even say it. She just
Okay, Kenny, you are up.
I know this is all happening within just like a few seconds, but seriously, my anxiety is so high right now.
You're welcome.
You see me bopping all over the place right now? I'm just like, I'm jumping and jiving, and I'm friggin' winning here.
Kenny, you are the only, Kisa, you are the only one who is knowingly not going to be going into the water. So
Right.
give me a perception check real quick.
Well, I was going to ask, when I jumped in the water, I looked directly at him. What was he still fishing?
Hang on.
No, 19.
19. So yes, the two of you notice that this man appears to be oblivious to the actions you are taking and is sitting there, fishing pole in hand, waiting for something to bite the line.
All right. Oh, can you get moving?
Okay, so if I'm with that swimming speed of 60, I'm beelining for them. How far with the trajectory am I going to get?
I think they're further
Right
out than
to
that.
them.
Well,
I'm going to
because
get right to them.
is that the same distance as this?
So the girl is where Grumos is technically, so it's 65.
Yeah.
So you're melee distance away.
But it's also, she's got to go down too.
Yeah, but she's still moving diagonally through spaces.
Yeah,
So
but if you look at the other side, I don't know if they're to scale.
Yeah, they are.
She's 60 feet from where they went down.
Correct. But so it's like, okay, hang on. Let's do this as a quick example. So it's like, okay, you're 30 feet from the boat.
Okay, so yeah, it's still.
But if you were here, you're also 30 feet from the boat.
Yeah.
And if you were here, you're also 30 feet from the boat.
Yeah.
So she's moving diagonally like this, but instead of
Yeah.
diagonally sideways, it's diagonally down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
your
I'm
character
gonna
would
get to, like,
technically
right
end where
there.
Grumos' character is. Yes.
So you could either go above him or below him.
Okay.
Which below probably would be the best if you want to try and cut the rock off.
Yeah, below him would be here.
Who is crying and why?
Oh, hi, Kenny.
Alright.
You
Don't
can't talk
speak.
underwater. You
Yeah.
can breathe, but you can't talk.
Let me
It's
see
just
if
a.
I can-
Oh.
Alright, and does that eat up my whole turn?
No, that is just your movement. So you still have your action. So you may use your
Alright.
action to attempt to cut the rope if you want.
Yeah, so I've got a dagger. I'm gonna go ahead and try and.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check. You will have disadvantage because you are underwater.
Okay.
Technically, I can talk underwater.
Oh, you can't. She can't.
Wait.
I knew you could talk
So-
underwater.
13?
13. So you grab the ropes that are binding the rock, you slash, and you see that you got almost all the way through the cords, but not quite.
Mother.
Don't worry, I think I got it.
It's okay. She's on the surface next turn.
I got some shenanigans. I want to try out my turn.
I
Okay. Kisa, it is your turn.
You said the dude is just sitting in the boat, like fishing, waiting for a bite.
Yep. As if nothing at all has happened.
I'm gonna call out to the dude. See
Okay, what do you say?
if he'll respond to me.
Why did you just
What are you
move?
saying?
Oh.
because I was
to ma-
putting
yeah,
myself,
to match where you
yeah,
put. Yeah, I gotcha.
yeah.
Casey, you gonna yell out, "You guys!"
Well, considering everybody else is underwater, I'm gonna try and like pretend to play it cool and just be like, "Hello there." See if he responds. See if he notices anything.
Ahoy,
He
matey.
appears to be in a complete stupor and completely oblivious to you.
God, what if this kid is like actually a demon?
I know. I wonder what that is.
How frantic is the kid underwater?
Very.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, goblin hands, scary armor, somebody stabbed her in the leg, she's drowning.
Now there's a dampier.
And don't forget the mummy hand.
Yeah.
That was the zombie hand.
Oh.
Or the goblin hand or whatever it was.
Well, no. The goblin hand? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's
oh,
a
yeah.
mummified goblin
Well,
hand.
mummified. Sorry.
So
Yeah.
that's like, you know,
Are you doing
hiding
anything
there.
else, Kisa?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have anything that can like. Give me a second.
I'm trying to see if I can do anything that does anything.
I don't want to kill the dude if he's like possessed. You know, like if it was something that he was compelled to do, then it's
Is-
technically not his fault. So I don't want to kill him unless we have no other option.
I mean, you could just
Yeah.
wait.
Basically,
Yeah.
think of just like Thing from the Addams Family with like a rope stuck through the wrist, and like it hasn't had access to moisturizer in decades,
And it's green.
and it's green.
So yeah, that was my turn.
Gavin hand.
Alrighty.
Helpful
Small,
tonight.
you are up.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go Nyom. Bonus
Nyom?
action. Take the child from Grimos
Okay.
and
She's still
swim.
attached to the thing.
That's fine. Weight doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, his carry weight is high enough that he can swim against it.
Okay.
I'm going to beeline back towards the shore and then action swim all the way up.
Okay. So then where are you surfacing at? Like actually
On
at
the shore.
surface?
Yeah, like at the shore. Like not at the dock, like all the way to the shore.
Oh yeah, because 60 feet of swim, that basically gives you 120 feet.
Yeah, 120 feet with
That's
a dash.
that's actually really
Yeah.
disgusting. God.
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah,
can
no,
I
the
use my
cloak of the
bonus
wind
You
right
action
can
to
carry
dash over
almost
to them?
anything.
What'd you say, sis?
Can I use my bonus action and run over to them?
Yeah, I'll say you can run over there since you didn't move on your turn. And we're gonna be out of initiative at this point anyway because you have safe turn.
I will grab the rope and just rip it.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look since I'm still in the water. I'm gonna look at see if I can see where the fishing line is.
Give me a perception check. I'm gonna say a flat check. You would normally have disadvantage because of your exhaustion, but you would normally have advantage because you're familiar with the water. So.
Could you imagine trying to reel me in if I grabbed that line?
You
Come
definitely
here, bitch.
see the line, the hook, and some bait floating about 10 feet away from you.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
I'm gonna swim up and try to get in the boat with him.
I'm gonna grab it, just like above the hook, just like grab the line and just give it a little tug.
And then just hold on.
And then just swim 40 feet down. Or I guess 20 feet, but you know.
Okay.
You're hitting the bottom.
You could probably go 40 because you could action go further.
I can, bonus. Use my action to dash.
Yeah, I'll say it's only a bonus action to tug on the line. So you can definitely dash and go 40 feet down.
Climb into the
Yeah, we're
boat.
So yeah, just.
Okay. So, and Kenny, you said you're moving up?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and
She's
get in
trying
the
to
boat.
get in the boat, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a dexterity check. You guys on shore hear the old man. Oh, nat 20. There we go. You do like you're swimming up and just like break the water with your fingers, paddle up, kick out, and
Fucking
like
Navy
straight up
SEAL
jump out of the water and just land in the boat with this guy. Simultaneously, you guys hear this guy start hooting, the happiest holler you've ever heard. He's saying, "I knew it would work. I knew it would work," as he's trying to reel this fish that is dragging his line out.
Does he notice Kenny?
No. He is oblivious to Kenny at this point.
Oblivious to everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the small child. Are you okay?
She coughs and sputters. She has 1 HP remaining.
I
Because
pat her on the
as
back.
a commoner child, she only had 5 to begin with, and somebody
gently-
stabbed her in the leg.
I
so
gently
happy
pat her on the
I
back,
rolled.
trying to get the water out of her lungs.
I'm gonna go ahead and touch her with a cure wounds.
Okay.
I is so lucky I rolled minimum damage on that.
Right? You could have killed her.
I mean, the dad could have killed her too, but
Yeah. Dad,
That's
grandpa, whoever.
not her dad.
Creepy guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
You guys notice that she is dressed in the typical garb that you would see the Vestrani wear.
The what?
The
Where are
travelers.
your parents?
one of Strahd's travelers.
Yeah.
Okay.
As she's coughing and gasping and kind of coming to, you see her kind of curl in on herself, clearly terrified out of her fucking mind. Full traumatic event. And she says that her family is staying in the encampment to the west of town.
They're humanoid. They're like human, right?
Yes. Yeah, they're human.
Okay, well,
But they
I'm
work
going to
Strahd.
go ahead and kneel down next to her as well, so she can see someone who looks fairly normal.
She is referring to N9
over there.
over here.
Okay.
Hang on, before we continue with you guys. Kenny, what are you doing?
So he's completely oblivious to me, yeah?
Yeah, he is just fighting for his life, trying to land this fish that he thinks is the catch of all ages.
All right, so
He is under the boat.
I'm
Also, give me, real quick before you make a choice, give me a perception check that is scent-based.
perception that is scent-based.
This man straight up smells like a brewery.
Cool.
All right, just drunk as shit. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead, grab him by the hair, and take the little dagger I tried to cut the rope with, and hold it to his throat, and yoink him up.
As you do so, he's gonna fight with his fishing pole. It slips out of his drunken grasp, and he's like, "No, no, that was the only chance. The fish. He's still, even in this case, doesn't seem to truly realize that you're there. Yes, the cure wounds did work. She is at full health. Grumos, you at this point would feel the sudden loss of tension as he dropped the line. You can see towards the surface a splash of water as the fishing pole comes falling in towards you.
Okay, well.
Your
Since I
fun's
didn't
over.
get him, yeah, I'm gonna go up 40 feet. And I'll be up there next turn. But
Well, you can just say that you're heading up there because we're out of initiative order at this point.
yeah, I'm gonna make sure. As soon as I get up there, I just want to watch and see what's going on. Just like my head sticking out the water. Just like seeing what's going on.
Just your eyes, the rest of you's underneath like a crocodile.
Yeah. Yes,
Just his face. Like he peeks up to where he's like,
and it's just a mask too, so like you can't actually you just see like this mask in the water looking at this guy. Oh god.
The drunk guy's just like, that is not a fish. That's not a fish.
Hey, neither are you.
Neither are you.
Your mom.
You're
So at this point, he starts to kind of realize that he is like, not only caught and held at knife point, but that something else has happened. You see him kind of look to shore, and he sees the little girl, and he. No.
I am in front of the little girl. He cannot see her.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
in that case,
I'm like kneeling down in front of her, and she's obviously like
tiny,
maybe
yes.
4 feet tall.
Not even. She's 5 years old.
Yeah.
Or sorry,
so
7. She's 7 years
my
old.
torso is definitely engulfed. Like
Yeah.
he can't see shit. He just sees me kneeling on the shore, and then Kisa kneeling next to me.
God, they really like killing kids in this place, huh?
Oh yeah. There's a lot of child death in this area.
Like that's 3 whole nickels.
That's just in the kids you've saved.
Exactly.
Not to mention how many have died. Well, 4, 5. That's 5 kids you've saved. 2 of them you only saved their spirits, but
Oh
No.
yeah.
6 if you count the baby.
Graveyard.
Which
Yeah, 6
I
if you
guess
count the
not.
baby.
do we count that as saving? You kind of killed him again.
Yeah, but we
I mean-
freed it.
We saved its soul.
Yeah.
Just like you said, we saved its soul.
All right, fair,
Come on.
fair.
Pure form. Come on now.
I mean, like I'm
Kind
not
of, he's like,
opposed
I
to
missed
saying-
this part. What happened
Like-
here?
Like I'm saying, I'm not opposed to saying that we murdered a baby, but
I am opposed to saying we murdered a baby.
yeah,
You
like
know,
the rest of the
Story
party is
instead
kinda-
of just murdered a baby.
yeah.
I feel like I'm missing some backstory. We should powwow soon about that.
Hobgoblin, lawful evil.
Yeah, about
technically
that.
I mean,
You know.
yeah, but
Yeah,
Did he-
like
Did he take you from your home?
It technically wasn't a baby at the time.
I mean, the baby was inside the mass. She's gonna, still be kind of fighting to catch her breath, still just overwhelmingly terrified. not only of what just happened, but now that there's two, there's this person who just changed form next to her, this gigantic of a man.
Form.
I thought
she was already a human.
Oh, okay.
I was already human. I was making sure she was a human, because if not, I was going to discreetly change to look similar to her to give her that
you.
color. But if I'm already
Okay.
she's human. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then just big man who she has no clue, and total strangers. So she's very, very breathless and still panicking. She's like, he saw me playing in the forest near my camp, and he took me.
I'm gonna pull out my bedroll and try and wrap it, or warm her up, dry her off.
I'm gonna look at Kisa, keep her safe. I'll be back. And I'm going to climb out of the water onto the dock, full sprint, just fucking, and jump.
Okay. So at this point, you guys that are out there dealing with him, he starts babbling about sacrificing, or sacrifice for the fish. I just needed some fish. He's definitely drunk, not making a whole lot of sense.
Sacrifice was my other thought.
Yeah. I wonder how fast these fish swim.
Mm-hmm.
Grimos is like, hang on, I need one of these guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, fuck, I'm gonna try it. Catch one just with a big old halberd, just
I mean, technically speaking, you only need the bones of the fish, so they don't need to be alive when you catch them.
Can we take a quick break?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can take a quick intermission. Chat, we will be right back. Bear with us in a few. We'll be back in a few.
unless you want to do anything else with the old man.
I mean, if somebody rocks the boat when getting in it and I accidentally slit his throat, I'm not gonna cry. But
Well,
All right, we
actually,
are back, chat. The players are currently deciding what they are going to do with this man.
so, Shrub, I want to ask, in your opinion, what stat would you use to roll for fishing?
Yes.
Like, which ability score? Do you have a
That
He doesn't know.
Would that be dexterity?
Probably.
guess? Yeah.
I would probably say it's probably a sleight of hand thing because you have to be quick with
Okay.
setting the hook and then reeling and yada yada. That being
Cool.
said, with your innate
Knowledge of
water
water.
skills, you could just go underwater and cast Eldritch Blast and
Oh.
have some fish.
No, you misunderstand.
Oh, okay.
I am
Reverse fishing?
I'm casting that on the fisherman.
Oh. He gonna
Oh.
curse the man so he can't ever fish again.
It's technically a 5th level spell I'm using, but yeah.
Okay.
And it's only for 8 hours, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
still.
he ain't gonna be near the water for 8 hours, homie.
Still, it's funny.
Blast it on him when we leave then.
He still wouldn't be near the water for 8 hours
True.
if he's
Ah.
alive.
He might go back
If he's alive.
if he's alive, yeah. Plus also Dex, so.
I'm gonna say he just auto fails it because his wisdom is
commoner.
like negative right now. Well, commoner
Is he
and drunk as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like as we touched on, we're just like, hey, don't worry. Next time you'll catch that big fish.
It's probably at that point that I will come out of the water and I'm going to grab the edge of the boat and pull it down.
As in
Where
dumping
it's
him
kinda like-
in.
Well, it's just so I'm on the other end of them because I'm assuming they're up towards the top end of it, and I'm just gonna make the
Okay.
boat go like this.
Okay. Kenny, give me a dex save with advantage because you would probably see your teammate coming to some degree.
You probably also heard me jump off of the dock and hit the water.
Another nat 20. Dropping them left and right. So, as the boat rocks, you are able to move the knife away enough where you don't cut him accidentally.
what about accidentally on purpose?
Give me him.
Just
Give.
a little, just a little.
No,
But it
it's
won't.
not ours.
It just. It. I'm gonna shove him over to you.
I'm just gonna like palm the top half of his chest and grab his shirt and then swim back.
Just leave his boat in the water.
Yep.
Fuck him.
He's
I dig
lucky
it.
there's not a hole in it.
I can fix that.
I can
I
fix
was-
that.
How I was gonna do it was I was going to shove my fist through the bottom of the boat and then pull it down. But yeah, I'm grabbing him and I'm swimming back to shore, dragging him with me. Do you want a check of any sort? Or is he too intoxicated to fight?
Sorry, I was talking to family. What'd you say?
I said, do you want a check of any sort, or is he too intoxicated to fight?
No, he's going along. He's groveling, copacetic, but not gonna put up any fight of significance.
Cool. I get out of the shore and I switch to under the collar kind of grip, where I'm grabbing like almost the scruff of his neck and just dragging him behind me.
I'm actually gonna. Yeah, I guess I'll follow you guys out the water for now. But I am going to leave something, just like as a sign. I'll return just a little bit of food in the water, and just a message is like, verbally, just like I'll be back in a bit. It's gonna handle some stuff. Don't know if anything can hear me, but there's food in the water now.
Okay. Fair enough. Alrighty, so
Sure.
you guys... What?
Did I sink the boat? Can I sink the boat?
Sure.
Sweet. I'm gonna try and sink the boat.
How do you want to do
What
it?
addictive we are.
I got a dagger. I can just chop a hole in it, or maybe dip it.
Are you strong? Do you just like kick, like stomp
She's
your
not
foot to
strong.
the bottom?
All dex, no flex.
I mean,
What's your strength score?
I don't talk about that.
I mean, this
I
might
can
not
look
be
at
the
it.
best of use, but you could always go to shore and then use one of your fancy new arrows and just blow the fucker up.
I know.
That's a waste.
I know. Trust me, it crossed my mind.
Just take an arrow and start poking little holes in it so it fills up really slow.
I
Or
can
your
do that with
dagger.
my dagger.
Yeah, or your dagger. Just poke little holes in the ship.
There's a good.
Okay, so you
My
guys,
strength is 12 plus 1.
you guys hear a bunch of rhythmic thudding and a little bit of cackling, and then you see the bow start listing just a little bit deeper in the water. And Kenny kind of looks at her ankles, looks at the boat, nods in approval, and then jumps off and starts swimming back to shore.
Now, let me see if I heard this correctly. He's splitting the party.
Who?
Grimos.
No.
No, not yet. No.
He gave food to he dropped some food off and said he'll be back to the lake.
I thought he was going down by himself. I was like,
No. He was telling the lake he'll be
Okay.
back.
okay.
And like, hopefully I can get like one more rest in, like a long.
Well,
Probably
I mean, what time of day is it? It's like what, midday right now?
Yeah.
As we
Early end of
slept-
midday.
I was gonna say we slept, sent Reginald off, and then came out here.
Yeah.
Reginald, fucking what's his name? Fucking dude.
Market man.
No.
Market man.
Fucking Burgermaster.
Oh. Ismark?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, you sent him
Sorry,
on his way.
you have a lot of royalty that fucking plays parts in our campaigns, and I went back to last campaign.
What's funny is I was sitting here trying to figure out who the fuck that was from this campaign. I'm like, I don't remember there being a Reginald in this one.
There isn't. It's from last campaign, but he was our he was our wallet.
Yep. Mr. Moneybags.
Well, since I'm here, actually, I am gonna just dive down to the bottom, but I can see some grass there. I'm gonna just pull some of that. Hopefully, that's deep enough.
Yeah.
Or no?
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know if the lake gets deeper than that, but
It probably does towards the middle, but that still counts for what you need it for.
cool.
So then we don't need to come back.
There's some other stuff I need to do.
Yeah, no, he'll still need to
Okay.
come back.
It's
Well,
like
once everybody is out of the water, I will just walk down the road, dragging him.
Okay. Are you going to go through town or around town?
Around.
Okay. So since
the
you're
way
going
I
around,
showed.
since you're going around, you will cause no suspicion and grab no extra BS.
I mean, I wouldn't care if I did. If they tried
I know
to
you
fucking,
wouldn't, but
If they tried to say this is black.
it's because I don't
I
have
can't-
characters on it yet.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming
Watch.
Kisa's walking hand in hand with the small child. Kisa.
I'm down for that.
Okay.
Watch, if we were to walk through town dragging the guy, it would be my fault somehow because, damn fear.
Just fuck you, vampires.
For real.
Fuck you,
And then
fucking
they'd
leech.
They'd have hell to pay for it. It's fine.
Following the footpath and horse trails, you come down to this. The woods part to reveal an expansive clearing, a small grass-covered hill with low houses built into the sides. Fog obscures many of the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons surrounding a large tent with a column of smoke pouring through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from the central area.
Trying to figure out that it's a decent smell or not.
No.
Wine and horses? Probably not.
No, I'm gonna
It's
say
like
no.
each on their own aren't bad, but like together that doesn't sound too appealing.
Well-
What does this cart look like?
What is that? What? Sorry.
What does this building look like?
That is one of the low houses.
Oh, okay. The dude out front looked like a guard, so I thought it was like a prison or some shit.
He does appear to be wearing guard-like materials.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep walking until I get towards the center of town. Or
Okay.
the center of the camp.
As you get to about there, you can hear loud arguing emanating from the entrance of the tent. One second here.
How long did it take us to walk there?
It wasn't an hour?
No, not.
Damn it.
Well, actually, here, let's see.
That's like a couple miles, I think.
Couple miles won't take an hour.
Yeah, and it's not even a couple miles. It's like a mile, mile and a half.
Yeah, so like maybe an hour at most.
Because I can walk a mile in 14 minutes. And that's just like average walk. Are you typing or reading?
Reading.
Okay.
So you can hear, like I said, some arguing. My map's way zoomed in now. Coming from the center area. You hear the thud of somebody getting shoved, and you hear a rugged voice say, "You don't get it, Argal. You don't have kids. We need to figure out what the fuck happened here." And then you hear a different voice reply back, "Luvash, we've sent everybody out. They're looking. They'll find her. You need to calm down."
Founder.
As soon as you yell that, this man is going to come running out. This man trailing behind. As this one sees his daughter with you, you're going to see instant relief, you know, the release of all bad things off this man's face. He's going to rush down. She's going to let go of Kisa's hand and rush up. They're going to, meet in the middle with a sliding hug type of thing.
Yeah.
After a moment, as he checks her out, sees that not only is she completely
In
unharmed,
better condition than she left.
but yeah, looks to be somewhat well taken care of. He's going to look up and be like, "Who are you?"
Just some passerbyers, and I'm going to throw him underhandedly towards them.
He's gonna see the man kind of hit the ground. He's gonna kind of look at him in a little bit of bewilderment and Bluto? What is going on here?
That man had your daughter's legs bound with a giant stone and threw her in the lake.
And he cut her too.
I look over at Kenny and I put my hand in front of her face and shove her behind me.
Thanks for covering for me, but like,
I mean,
anyone she had have been taken care of anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
I grab Kisa's head and aim it forward.
You see Luvash kind of rush forward, anger and malice surging through his face. Full speed, kicks this man right in the ribs. You see him kind of...
I mean, he's probably right next to him if they met in the middle.
Yeah, fair. But, full kick.
Yeah.
There's no holding back.
Yeah, he
Just nails him in the ribs. You see Bluto kind of roll to his side, coughing and spluttering. And then Aragal runs up and kind of grabs him. Says, Luvash, wait. We need to hear both sides of the story at least. At this point...
he did it to catch a fish.
Yeah, right. At this point, Arabelle is going to pipe up and say that she was playing in the woods when he grabbed her and tied her up and said maybe the reason that nobody's catching any fish is because nobody's sacrificed anybody to the Lady of the Lake, and that the Lady of the Lake misses having children play by the shores. So if he sends the Lady of the Lake a kid to play with, she'll send fish to the fishermen.
I look back at Kenny.
Kenny's like, what did I do? Yeah, you would know nothing about this at all, because this is 1000% his drunken delusions.
Okay.
So you just shrug like, fucking
There's a Lady of the Lake.
News to me.
I
Aragal's-
wouldn't believe a word out of his mouth. He's a drunkard.
Aragal's gonna look at Arabelle and be like, well, he's always been a drunkard, but usually a non-violent one. At this point, Luvash is trying to get out of Aragal's grip to get back at the man. And you see him kind of shoving him off. Aragal, let me go. This bastard does not deserve to take another breath. Aragal's gonna, still holding him. Calm down, brother. We're not the ones that can make that kind of call here.
I mean, in fairness, his daughter, it's pretty much his call.
Mm.
That's why he's still alive now. Otherwise, he'd be at the bottom of the lake at my hand.
Luvash is gonna be like, that's where he fucking belongs, and he's gonna spit on him. Bluto is still, drunkenly coughing on the ground. At this point, you're gonna see some of the other patrons, but some of the other Vestrani are coming around. We'll say that these two are over here now. So these guys have all shown up. You're going to see a community sense of relief as they see that Arabelle is safe and sound. And then this man here is going to speak up. Say, Aragal, let him go. If Luvash says he should die, he should die. He's a drunk and a blight on the town. Nobody's going to notice he's missing anyway. Aragal is going to be visibly conflicted.
I'm actually gonna ask, like, hey, Bluto, is there anyone who's gonna miss you? Give him a little kick. Is there anyone who's gonna miss you?
He's
You have
still
to
just
walk
kind of
like 20
coughing
feet
and
to give him a
sputtering.
kick. He's like on the ground over here.
He got thrown.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
basically
I
picking up a
chucked
lung.
him over to them.
Okay.
I'm going to step up and calmly set my hand on the guy who's holding him back. Let him go.
Give me a persuasion check.
Do I get advantage because the other guy said it?
With advantage, yeah. Another nat 20. We're getting a lot of those
Nice.
tonight. He's gonna kind of look at you, look at the man, and
Look at me.
takes, yeah, right. Takes his hand off of his brother's shoulder, and he turns his back on Bluto, not wanting to watch what's about to happen.
Where's
You
the
see-
girl in all of this?
She has been enveloped by the two women up here, and is being
Okay.
taken inside for dry clothes and yada yada. So she is not present in the combat or in the
That's
scene that is about to ensue. Luvash runs up. There's murder and malice in his eyes, and you see no hold back as he starts kicking into the stomach. As Bluto rolls onto his back, he just pulls his foot up and full body curb stomps this man's teeth to the back of his skull.
God damn.
After a few more stomps with some lovely squishy splurchy noises, he pulls his boot, nice little out of his face, wipes it on the dirt, kicks some of the dirt over the man's crater, and
What?
walks to about here and sits down, hangs his head between his legs, and is just breathing heavily, rush of emotions leaving him, adrenaline leaving him.
A dream.
Erigal walks over, kind of pats his brother on the shoulder, and I understand. Gather yourself.
Does it seem like this man's is an authoritative hierarchy standard figure?
No. Based on the small interactions you have seen, you would tell that it is one of or both of the brothers.
Okay.
Oh, also, did the guards hear this by any chance, or?
If he's a guard of any sort, he's probably guarding something specific, so he's probably not going to move.
Well, like there's guards over here, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
None of them have moved.
They're probably guarding
and
something specific.
I will also
Yeah,
say at
gotcha.
this point, you guys realize that they are, they look like elves, but they are dark and sallow
Guards?
skin. Yeah, the guards. The
Okay.
guards. They are dark and sallow skin, not so much that you would consider them a drow, but more of a gray-black hue to their skin than a wood elf would have.
Okay. The,
Like a mix?
They
No,
are a
like
purebred of
it's,
sorts.
It's from Gordon Canaan's, I think. But
They are dusk elves.
Okay.
After a moment of gathering himself, Luvash kind of looks up to you and goes, I've never seen you around town. He stands up, he dusts his hand off to make sure that there's no blood splatter on him or anything. Says, I apologize for losing my self-control there for a moment. My name is Luvash. How can I repay you for the kindness you have given me by bringing my daughter back?
Well, there are a couple things. One, having access to wares from outside whenever we needed would be fairly nice.
Consider it done, though I will warn you
And-
my caravan is not set to move out for at least another week.
That's fine. We just had a merchant appear and bless us with great gifts of many fortunes. And another is to keep our purchases quiet.
He's gonna kind of look you guys over and, acknowledge that you are the adventuring type and say, "You don't care for the big man on the hill, do you?"
I'm just
Not
gonna.
particularly.
I'm gonna just shake my head kind of twice and leave it at that, and not say anything.
He's gonna give almost the same kind of, non-answering head gesture and say, "My people typically work, we'll say, together with Strahd. That
I'm
being
aware of
said,
this.
I don't think Strahd likes anyone, really.
I would agree with that. And after this, I'm far more indebted to you than I ever have been to him. I can't say anything about the other Vestrani caravans, but know that any Vestrani near this town, we owe more of an allegiance to you for than we do to him."
I appreciate it, and I'll extend my hand in not like a normal handshake, but like the wrist handshake kind of.
He
The
will take
warrior
it.
one?
Yeah, exactly.
He'll take it and say, "Just know my people are travelers. We're commoners and merchants. We're not warriors. I'm not going to storm the castle with you. But nor will I stand in your way, and your secrets will not be sold to the dog himself."
That's all I ask.
Can everybody give me a history check real quick?
I am standing behind Small, trying to be as not visible as possible because I'm just
Question.
like.
Answer.
I have a thing
What is
that
your
I had
thing?
recently
Oh.
gotten.
Damn it, Kenny!
It's okay, Kenny. It's not like you were really there for this conversation anyway. And Grumos only got one higher than you.
Does it have to do with anything of that?
No, it would not.
Okay. Anything to do with Fae, Fiend, or Undead?
No. Okay. So Kisa and Smald, you would both remember that your guys' new ally in town is currently training a saber-toothed cat to help him rid the town of Vestrani. Might be prudent to let him know that the ones around town are no longer a problem.
Yeah. That was probably a low DC.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just a 10, so Grumos just barely missed it.
No, Kenny missed it. Oh, and
So did
Grumos.
Grumos.
I realized that he had a disadvantage because it's an ability check.
Because
yeah,
he
exhaustion
tired.
loves a bitch.
Yeah.
He a big old sleepy boy.
I'll step forward and I will alert them to it myself. By the way, the other Vestrani around town aren't around town anymore.
What?
Big cat. Big.
He hasn't
Oh.
done it yet.
Yeah.
No?
No.
They are the Vestrani from the town.
Yeah.
Okay, how did I get that mixed up then?
He told us to tell the guy that the Vestrani in town are now on our side.
Oh, got it. Okay, my brain totally misinterpreted that. Ignore what I said then.
He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about, big cat? Where's the rest of my camp?"
I'm tired too. Woo! Never mind.
Fever dream.
Yep.
He says,
That's all.
"I know you're looking for things and wares from outside the land, but
Your
here
noise
at the
suppression turned off again.
God damn it. That better?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna say, I know that you're looking for things and wares from outside the town, or outside the realm, and we obviously don't have a whole lot of that at the moment. But please, I would like you to pick something from in here. And he's gonna lead you over to this wagon here.
Okay.
He's going to unlock a double padlocked slip in the back, one of the style where either padlock that you take off makes it to where you can open the door.
Yeah.
And inside you see a large chest that jingles with coin, a large wooden chest, sorry, a large iron chest, an onyx jewelry box, a wooden throne with a gold inlay and decorative stones, a rolled up rug, or a small wooden box with 12 potion vials that the potion inside swirls and very uniquely imitates the mists and the fogs that are surrounding the land.
How big is the rug?
It is rolled up so it is not a flying rug, if that's what you're thinking.
Damn it.
Dang it, I was gonna ask that too.
I mean, hey man, a nice rug really pulls the room together sometimes. So
Can I see what's in the chests?
He opens it up. The wood and the iron chest are both contain large amounts of gold. The wood chest definitely contains more, but the gold in there is stamped with Strahd's vision. The gold in the iron chest is not.
Does it look familiar?
No.
Damn it. What do these,
what's it? What's
what
the
do
small
these
box?
do?
small one has potions in it of some kind.
I'm gonna point to the potions. What do these do?
He's gonna kind of he's gonna give you like a bit of a sheepish got my hand caught in the cookie jar type thing.
Ah.
And he's gonna be like, well, they're not as potent as they could be, but they're they help you get through the mists and get out of this land. But I'll be honest, they're definitely not as potent as they should be. Go ahead and give me insight checks.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Fucking 32. Kenny's like, cool, I can leave? Fuck yeah. Kenny's like, I want out of here. Can I have one of those?
I know.
Send me to the sun.
Leave how? Leave now?
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah, Kenny and Kisa, you guys are both like, oh fuck yeah, this helps us leave Barovia. Let's go for that. Grumos and Small, do you realize that these are potions he would sell to people, leading them to believe it will let them leave Barovia, but they definitely don't do anything to help you at all.
What do they do?
He says, honestly, they're just sugar water and a little bit of a produce fog cloud spell.
I appreciate your honesty, friend.
Yeah,
that
well,
It would be funny to try and sell those for a profit somewhere else.
I mean,
No.
where do you think some of that gold in the chest came from?
Yeah.
Fair point.
I'm
Obviously,
gonna
you
look
gotta
at
take
the
throne.
wooden chair you said?
It's a throne, yeah.
Yeah, there's a wooden throne with gold inlay and decorative stones. Just so you guys know, none of these items are in any way magical. They all just have a coin value.
Okay. And you said the wooden chest looked like the most?
Yes.
I'm just gonna grab the wooden chest then.
You're gonna see him, kind of
Is it like
almost-
a full chest?
Yeah. Like
Is it full?
you taken a significant amount of fucking money.
Is it full?
It's 1,200 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, for the people here, it's not a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to.
I'm going to take one of the other chests.
The
Grab
iron
like a
one.
little. Well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the little chests. I'm going to like grab a little rag or something, dump the coins that are in that into that, and then fill the little chest with coins from the Strahd box.
Okay, so you're taking the small chest worth of Strahd coins.
Yes.
Okay. So then you would be taking approximately 650 gold in Strahd money. He's going to kind of watch you make this change and look at you with a little bit of a quizzical note. And you care about what kind of money you spend here?
People keep giving us funny eyes when we use regular coin from other places. I'm tired of the looks and the questions.
Fair enough, my friend. Rest assured that funny look will not happen again when dealing with a Vestrani trader.
I appreciate it, friend.
That's fair.
But you don't unfortunately run all the ends.
That I do not.
Everybody gets 162.
Okay, cool.
After a little while, he's going to, calm down a little more. You're going to see him call over to the guy that told him to let him, be let go. And this guy, he's going to kind of point to Blotto's body and be like, hey, can you go put him in a small hole somewhere? And without any real issue with the case, they're going to go over, grab him up, and kind of carry him off into the woods. You see some of the ladies, noticing that the body is gone, walk down to the road where it happened with small shovels, and they kind of dig up a bit of the dirt and throw it over
Flip
the
it
blood.
over.
Yeah, cover it up to where it looks like nothing happened. He's going to kind of look to you and say, so you said he tied a rock around her ankles and threw her in the water. Where's his ship? Where's his boat?
Probably about at the bottom of the lake by now.
Convenient. The drunken fool went out, capsized his ship, and drowned. Body will tragically never be found.
There you go.
I'm
I
gonna
say that-
look at Kenny with a grin.
He's gonna kind of look to the four of you guys and say, the fact that you drug him here to me instead of to the Burgermeister for the town's version of justice, I can assume that I can trust this secret is safe with you.
What secret?
Absolutely.
He's gonna kind of grin, nod, and I truly appreciate it.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. It smells of wine in the air, friend. Shall we have a glass?
I would invite you to some, but unfortunately we are pretty dry at the moment. I can offer you each a very small cup, and I can offer you some more coin if you'd be willing to bring us some more kegs.
I can do this. Where do you get it from?
Well, we were getting it from the town, but it seems that the Wizard of the Winery has not made a shipment in a while, so I would say you'd probably have to head to the winery itself.
That's on our list.
We're already on that quest.
We are?
Yeah, you weren't
were
here for
there.
that, but
You were there.
Okay.
We've got a few places on our.
you guys may or may not have stumbled into like 8 side quests last session.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, go back to the map. I'm gonna point out all the notable locations we learned about.
Oh my. My.
So most of them have little markers and stuff.
Yeah, we learned about the squiggles.
Yeah, so
Wiggles.
this is the guy we met's house.
Well, it's where
Oh.
he's staying. He didn't make
Yeah.
it.
This is the largest wolf den that they knew about.
Okay.
There are druids over here,
Over
South
where
of the
wine
winery.
is. Yeah.
and the winery is here.
Fine.
And then there was something here, wasn't there? That we learned about?
No,
Maybe.
you guys don't know what is on that hill. And
Okay.
Also, we've got this.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
was
we
that's
can
already
add that
a
in.
thing.
Just a dragon.
That's
it's
my side
silver
quest.
dragons.
So the silver
That's-
dragons
we
was
learned
like
that there's paladins there.
yeah.
Paladin ghosts.
And
So,
I've still got some stuff to do here, but
Oh
that's
yeah,
like
and
a
then we
small
still
thing.
have things out here to do.
It's like a small thing. Don't worry about it.
Cool.
Oh yeah, there was a few things oh yeah, and we learned about going over here, and this town is where one of our things is. And it's overrun with a sickness and madness.
Like, hey, sounds like a
Yeah.
vacation.
Fun.
Happy times.
Cool. So, I guess our next stop is back to the lake.
We're gonna go through town this time,
Uh,
and I'm going to talk to the circus man.
So we'll
I
say
will
that.
check the cart first. Or no, the
Well, you'd be
inn's
coming in
on the
from
way,
this
right?
side, so yeah.
Yeah. So the
inn is on
inn's
the way.
on the way.
Which he is chilling outside of the inn as you guys walk through town.
Convenient. I'm gonna get kind of close to him and like go for like a whisper in his ear, and just let him know that the Vestrani that are in this town are now, they owe fealty to us.
Oh, really? What turned them against the devil dog on the hill?
Saved one of their daughters.
Saving a
And brought
child
them
will
the best.
definitely do that.
And brought them the bastard who did it.
Good. Do we need to go collect said bastard, or has the problem been eradicated?
He sunk to the bottom of the lake in a fishing accident while drinking.
apparently he couldn't swim.
Same thing happened to my guns, but don't worry about it.
Okay.
He kind of nods, pulls out a pipe, and says, "Alrighty, well, I'm gonna take my cart and go up to the tower we've discussed. Let certain things roam, if you catch my drift. When you guys are ready to talk with me some more, meet me there."
Yes. Also, maybe roam near the druids, or where they've been last seen.
There's a problem with the druids?
No, I just want to know if they're there, because if they're there, then we could potentially have their aid in getting a inside look at the wolves' den.
Ah,
And
I
if
will
you
see
can
what I
make
can
your
do.
way there, then when we meet you at your tower,
He kind of nods in a knowing way. Says, "Yeah, I will see what I can do." You're gonna
I'll
see
nod
him,
and then head towards the exit we came through, or the exit we're going towards for Lake again.
okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna see him poke his head in and call out that he's going to be leaving town as you guys start heading back up towards the lake.
Okay. And small real quick, that was 162 gold, you said?
Yes.
Between all of us?
162 Strahd coin.
Cool, cool.
However, you feel the necessary to accompany your coin in your pocket.
Sounds good.
I mean, all mine's Strahd, so.
Well, I meant like gold, silver, copper.
Strahd.
As you guys make it back to the lake, obviously there's no kid here. There's no
Also, no
splash
man
where the
out
kid
there.
fell in. There is no man or a boat. But this time, as there's not a bunch of anger and excitement and yada yada yada, I need everybody to give me a perception check based on a scent.
Oh, beautiful.
You say that.
I do.
The lake smells like lake.
Yes, indeed it does. However, the other three of you, I need wisdom saves now.
Fuck you.
Damn, it feels good to fail a save.
Shiznit.
Really, Kenny? Really?
I
You roll a 1 or
know.
some shit?
You got 5?
I should roll a 3.
Yeah. I wasted all my nat 20s elsewhere, okay?
Yeah, you did.
I really did.
Still waiting on yours.
I know, I'm looking to see if I have anything for wisdom saves.
Oh.
Because I know my other character does that I'm playing on Saturdays.
I think I hit the wrong one anyway. Nope, okay. There you go. I'll click the wrong wisdom. That one
You
did
went plain wisdom instead of wisdom save.
Yep.
Um,
That was a better roll.
so Kisa,
Well, her first one was a better roll, and her mod is higher, so...
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
Kenny did wisdom instead of wisdom save too.
Yeah.
Oh,
How do
I
I
mean,
do
it
wisdom
wisdom
save.
Oh, I found it.
So, okay. So Kisa,
Kisa's the only one
you-
who passes.
yeah, you, well, all three of you smell an intoxicating, delicious smelling berry, and begin heading this way to go find it.
Which way? Oh, okay.
Where are you guys going? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna just start collecting rocks.
Are
from
we
the shore.
responsive?
At this point, mildly. As you guys
There's
get
some
there,
berries over here.
yeah, as you guys get there, you see large blackberries. I'm gonna say the size of a large grape. That just smell divine. They seem super appetizing. You are driven to bite them.
Do they smell good to him? Or does he not
just
smell them?
he just didn't notice the smell.
It's that mask.
Well, obviously... Heck,
And I have no, like, they don't look familiar at all to me.
Not with that wisdom save. So as you guys get close, you decide you're gonna pluck a berry and go ahead and try to eat one.
the carnivore in me doesn't want to touch the berry, but I don't have a choice.
Before he puts his hand to his mouth, I'm gonna slap it out of his hand.
Which one? Because they're on either side of you and both trying to eat one.
He will- Okay, sorry. Stop!
I'm taller, so she can't reach me.
She is human form right now, so she has a
I
little
am
bit more
7
height.
foot tall.
Yeah, but she's like at least.
I can reach
She's like-
now.
Yeah, she hasn't gone back. She's still her human form. So she could
She's
reach.
at,
It's gonna
like,
be a
what,
stretch,
5'2"? She's got to jump.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Or
if
she
you
can
wanna
just pitch
die?
it lower.
Berries.
My ass is still over here by the dock. Like, what the fuck you guys doing?
but you
I
hear
just
her
yell
yell
out,
stop.
"You wanna die? Eat one."
Go ahead and give me a Give me a dexterity saving throw, sis.
Ooh,
See how well you do at blocking them. All right. Keesa and Agent, both of you guys roll a. Sorry,
roll
Kenny.
dexterity.
Kenny and Agent. Kenny and Small. There we go. Both of you guys roll me a d20. Whoever is higher is the one she successfully knocks it out of. Alright. So, Kenny, she knocks the berry out of your hand. You see it hit the ground. Disappointment sets over you, but then a sudden rationalization pinches over you. Right as Small takes a big old juicy bite of this berry and swallows it. You guys recognize that the flowers and leaves of this plant resemble deadly nightshade. I need a con save, Small.
Oh yeah, easy.
Nightshade, the forbidden tomato.
The forbidden tomato.
Yeah, because nightshade and potatoes and tomatoes are all related to each other.
they're all nightshade plants.
Are they seriously? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like potato plants, they also sometimes form tomatoes, like little berries, which are also poisonous.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
So you know that if
Fuck yeah.
potatoes ever go green,
They're poisonous.
they're
Yeah,
poisonous.
I did know that, but I didn't know it
that's-
was a nightshade thing.
It's fuck you up poison.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah.
It's weird
I'm
because
gonna-
like green fried tomatoes are a thing.
Well, I said potatoes, not tomatoes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna keep
that's-
that in mind.
Well, green potatoes is a different thing because it's like a bacteria or a fungus.
Oh, it's a poison.
from
So
a
what it
fungus
is-
or something.
It's when
I
the
don't remember what it's
potato is
called.
exposed too long to sunlight, it ends up raising its toxicity levels.
So what you're telling me is I should get some potatoes, leave them in the sun for 3 days,
It is chlorophyll.
recover them with dirt, and then feed them to my enemies.
Or sorry,
Well, not that now that you've
I mean-
said it online.
Like really,
Bullshit.
like that's
You
like
honestly
the
think
thing,
I'm gonna
like,
cook for
Eleanor?
my enemies? Fuck them.
Eleanor?
They don't
like,
get my
if
food
you
even
really
if it's
wanted
poisoned.
to like cook for your enemies, all you had to do was just like wrap some potatoes in tinfoil, bake them, and then stick them in the fridge. That's all you have to do. And, like leave them in the tinfoil because that's a surefire way to get.
So that is what the green thing on or the green parts of potatoes is called in off topic.
What's the cooking them and putting them in the fridge in the tinfoil do? You
like,
muted.
when when food goes bad in like a can,
Oh.
whatever that is.
Oh.
Fermentation?
No,
Oh.
fermentation is when food goes spicy.
Well,
Um,
that's bad in a can.
No, it's good.
It's not
It's good.
sepsis. It's like if you
Cyanide? Are we making cyanide
Oh.
poisoning now?
no, it's so potatoes are known to have an anaerobic bacteria that can form on the outside of their skin, which if you leave them wrapped in tinfoil after you bake them, it becomes a breeding ground for that bacteria.
Good to know, because I have definitely done that once or twice.
Yeah,
And eaten
it's I mean, sometimes, like if you leave it in the fridge overnight, kind of thing, it can cause that issue.
Yeah, I'm a big thing for leftovers, so I'll bake like 3 extra
Since this
potatoes.
is nightshade, I'm pretty sure 21 doesn't pass.
No, you immediately start feeling stomach crampies and not goodies.
Before
Yeah.
you ever listen to me.
It smelled so good.
Oh, botulism. That's it.
Am I still in the trance, or am I
That's
coherent and
Uh,
aware of what I'm doing?
No, you're aware now. The trance only
I'm going
lasts long
to-
enough to make you eat once.
I'm going to stick my fingers down my throat and make myself throw up.
That's funny because I was going to make myself bigger to reach my fingers into your throat to make you throw up. But
If
that
anything,
works
just
even better.
just make yourself smaller so your hand fits further.
Alrighty. Small,
I was
give me
merely
a...
going to shove a potion of healing down his gullet.
Wouldn't do anything.
Nope.
No?
No.
That's
Healing
not
will
how
heal
that
the
works?
damage, but it won't reverse the poison.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
What do I
Alright,
need?
Small, go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check as you try to tickle your gag reflex.
My fingers are too
You-
big.
Yeah, you're trying your hardest, but you can't make yourself throw up.
Can't find the mouth hole.
Reaching in his throat
Alright,
and hoping I don't lose a hand.
give me a sleight of hand
I
check.
don't think you're getting your whole hand in there. Not that big.
You got a big mouth.
Not that big.
I don't know.
Alright. Here's where you want to fail. Small, give me a con save against throwing up.
Can I just not do it?
Nope. It's your body's natural instinct to not throw up. Alright, I will say that's enough. You do vomit. Kenny, your
I
hand
aim away
and...
from everybody as soon as I feel it, I turn away.
Okay. As you vomit, you start to profusely vomit. The initial gag causes a chain reaction, and you are just emptying your fucking guts. Brumos, you hear what sounds like a bear trying to mate with a log, as this man is over here just dry heaving hard enough to break a rib.
I'm not dry heaving. I had breakfast this morning.
Oh, that's gone. You're still trying to throw up. You threw up a bottle of Yoo-Hoo you drank in 3rd grade.
Oh no, is your pocket bacon soggy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
ruined pocket bacon.
Soggy pocket bacon.
Soggy
it's
2-day-old pocket bacon at that.
Oh, yeah. Pocket bacon never goes bad.
Exactly, it's pocket bacon.
I eat that shit for months.
I said 2-day-old. I didn't say it was bad. There's a difference here.
On the bright side, the lake kind of tastes like bacon.
There, we'll dry it out. It's fine.
That'll be fine.
It will be fine.
When we were in the lake, was it like it was freshwater lake, right?
Yes, it is a freshwater lake.
Okay.
Well, now it's probably salty.
Because of the bacon?
Yep.
That's pretty great.
Little brackish.
Do I take any dabblage, sir?
Yes, give me 1 second. I am finding the amount.
Because you weren't there, it's gonna look like now it's just
I can't believe I just jabbed my fingers in the back of your throat.
some of my shirts.
I appreciate it.
No, I mean, you know my
Holy shit.
pants.
Is it a
So,
lot?
reading... Well, it's a fair amount, but reading another one, there's a poison that you can purchase called Midnight Tears.
Uh-huh.
It has to be ingested. They suffer no effect until the stroke of midnight. If the poison has not been neutralized before then, the creature must succeed a DC 17 Constitution saving throw, or takes 3196 poison damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one every hour for the next 24 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Some of those poisons are pretty.
Sorry, that was called what again? Midnight Tears?
Midnight Tears.
She's like, writing
Kenny's
this
like,
down.
we gonna find some of this. Okay, so go ahead and give me a con save against the damage. And you are going to be
Can-
taking...
I rage while throwing up.
I'll allow it. It's not because you're mad at throwing up, because you're pissed that you were stupid enough to eat Nightshade.
Cool. I'm glad I raged.
Come up.
Does rage count against poison damage?
Does your rage work for poison? No.
I mean,
So it didn't help at all, did it?
I don't know. It's
Just because I wasn't a dick to you, like
Man,
I thought about being.
yeah.
Because I was gonna go a specific race
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
go
and,
totem of the bear
be immune
and
to
be
everything.
resistant to everything while
resistant, yeah.
raging.
Maybe a pretty angry dwarf.
No, it's not a dwarf. It's it starts with a K.
Yeah.
It's the only race that's
Kinsu?
resistant to psychic damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Side note, guys, Caden was watching YouTube and just learned about a Prince Albert in a roundabout way.
Nice.
Oh!
Like in a can?
It was a clip from a cop show, and they're using the beeping thingy, you know, the metal detecting wand.
And it beeps
With
over
all the
that.
piercings, and he like started beep over the guy's crotch, and the guy smiles at the cop, and Caden just thought it was hilarious. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, other kind of Prince Albert there.
yeah.
Oh,
So my
Terminator's
9-year-old
innocent
knows
mind
about
thought of something
nanobusiness.
else.
Oh, it's adorable.
Well, I mean, if Prince Albert's in a can, you gotta let him out. One way or the other.
Roll
Yeah,
me
now
damage.
my
I
9-year-old
just
knows
did.
about piercings.
That's fine.
So
How hurt am I?
you're taking 12d12 damage.
Okay, cool. How much is
Oh.
it?
You are taking 77 points of poison damage.
Sweet. I'm still in triple digits.
Barely.
Yeah. Before this happened,
Mhm.
would we have had time
To
for a
attune?
thing?
No.
Yes. God
No.
damn it.
But
I'm
Grumos won't
not in
take
triple
long
digits,
here.
I don't think.
Just collecting some rocks.
Connecting some rocks.
Collected some
Ye-
rocks.
Does anybody have an empty vial? Because that is one thing that you are going to need.
Well, you know how I can get an empty vial? I have a potion of healing, which I can
Oh.
then.
There you go. Here, drink this and
Yeah.
give me the glass back. I need it.
Yeah, let's do the glass back. Yeah. I gotta make
He's
that
not over here.
No, but I'm sure after hearing the sounds you have made and the
Yes.
sounds of panic and disgust from your other party members, he's probably going to
Well-
investigate.
work. Damn, Small G, you look like
He's
shit.
over
What'd
there
you do?
picking up rocks.
Yeah, he's picking up rocks. He ain't coming over here.
Yeah, I was picking up rocks. Don't worry about it.
I am
Yeah.
going to pull out one of my own potions though, and fucking drink it because I have a few of them.
Alrighty. So, I'm not gonna make you RP gathering all of your supplies, unless you want to.
I mean, I guess it's you know I already got the what was it the
Yeah,
plants
the
from
stuff.
bottom and
Yeah,
the
the plants
stones
from the
shore.
bottom, the stones from the shore. So like, you gotta catch
gotta
2
get some
fish and
fish.
then get an air bubble.
That's easy.
Double.
So go ahead and give me a religion check with advantage.
So
That's good enough.
flatline or we're still with advantage regardless.
No, full on advantage.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay. So, pick a spot on shore where you want it to be.
I'm gonna put it over here.
And pick a color besides blue or green.
Oh, right. Should I?
Not your token, just tell me a color besides blue.
Oh, orange.
Okay, and where'd you say you wanted it at?
Right about here. Yeah.
So, you guys see Grumos kind of over here working feverishly for a little bit, kind of ignoring you guys to a degree. You see him expertly debone some fish, flinging the meat to the side with nary a care in the world. He pulls some, odd-looking seaweed out of his pocket, produces an empty vial that you notice has a little bit of water in it. Kind of smashes them all together, and after a couple minutes, poof, you see a small shrine appear. He has built an altar to, what is your god's name again? Or your patron's name?
Sekola, I think is the name. It's
Okay.
big old shark god.
Yeah. As he kind of steps back to admire his handiwork, I'm going to say you're going to step back this way.
Oh, yeah.
Standing, roughly waist deep, looking at this altar that's been built by the shoreline. You guys get an odd sense of something higher happening. You hear a booming, echoing roar echo out from Castle Ravenloft, an angry, irritated cry against the world. And you see a small bit of the clouds above the lake crack and open, letting a single beam of sunshine through. Following that beam of sunshine down, you see that is highlighting a spot out in the middle of the lake, and you could swear for just a minute or two that you saw a shark fin appear up and kind of circle through that sunlight before the cloud cover comes back over and the shark fin submerges back under the water. You four will all have advantage, or not advantage, sorry, inspiration. This is where we are going to call it for the night. Grumos, I will be messaging you something to continue on with yours. Everybody else, thank you for tuning in and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to find you guys somebody to raid into, so don't take off. But remember, until next time, keep rolling those 20s.